All right, we're live. We're live.
On the road again?
Yeah, we're on the road this time. We're going to go see, I guess we could date this one. We're going to go see the fights.
Yep.
So you guys know what day we're recording this. So I am exhausted like a motherfucker.
All that strange, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. No, man, just tired. I don't know what it is lately. I'm in like a weird funk where like I'm just tired all the fucking time.
That's old age catching up with you.
It's possible, man. I have to have coffee.
That's how I felt last night. And you're like, "Oh man, we gotta go hit up these hoes." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm falling asleep."
Dude,
yo.
okay, I hit you up like at 9 o'clock.
I'm like, I'm about to whack off and go to sleep, and only part of that happened. Guess which part? The falling asleep part. I wasn't even trying.
Why are you so tired?
I feel a long ass day yesterday. Long ass week, all week. Oh, some dry jizz just came out of your air conditioner. What the fuck was that?
Why is it on auto? Hold up. Wind noise up in this mug. Try Anyways, yeah, I don't know, man. All I know is I'm tired of shit, and I don't know. I can't tell you why you're tired, but I'm tired of shit.
It might be the actually like season change. It might have something to do with it.
Oh, maybe. You think they have coffee at this bar?
It might.
I'm like, I need coffee along with some alcohol. Can I mix those?
Can
I mix upper and downer?
make it Irish.
But yeah, man. So I guess we've already said we're going to fight. So any predictions on like the main fights? What do you think?
What's his name's gonna lose? Not Brock.
Overeem?
Overeem's probably gonna lose.
I want Overeem to win because I feel like he came so close to the title, dude. Like he rocked Stipe.
Mm-hmm.
Like he dropped him for a second and he fucked up and went for that guillotine and just didn't get it for some reason. He was so close. He like probably licked the belt and they just took it away from him.
Yeah, man. At that point, he would have had all the belts in the world.
He would have been like the Ryu of real world. I kind of want him to get it, you know, but God, his chin has gotten so shitty ever since he got on half of the drugs he used to be on.
Yeah, he's wet cardboard, man.
And Francis Ngannou is on all the drugs that he used
He's
to be on.
all. You showed me that picture. I was like, is that non-final form John Jones? You're like, no, it's Ngannou. I was like, what?
Yeah, man. Like I found I found a picture of him when he was younger or some shit. I don't know what it was. I mean, it wasn't that old. And he's like he was as big as John Jones, probably a little smaller than John Jones. And when everybody's like, oh, he's got natural strength, I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, So like he was born with it. I'm like, oh, hold on.
What the fuck you talking about?
I was like, hold on, that doesn't even make sense. Supposedly, according to the UFC's like machinery, he's got the strongest punch recorded so far.
The fuck they got that machine from
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball where you punch it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, hold up, how are you born with that? That doesn't even make sense on a physiological level. Like, you can't be born with that kind of punching power. It doesn't make sense. I think what he's trying to say is that he's got natural strength.
We enhance him.
But I still call bullshit because he didn't look that big. He's got 20 pounds on halfway juiced up Overeem. All right, 20 pounds on him. He weighed in at 265. Overeem weighed in at 240 something.
Yeah,
so Overeem better bring in some of that K1 knowledge back in.
He's gonna die. It's gonna last time we're
rough,
gonna see him.
Man. It's gonna be rough. So, anyway. So that's your prediction, Ngannou. Who you got on Justin Gaethje and that one guy that used to have the belt that got knocked out by Conor?
Justin Gaethje.
Dude, what's that guy's name that you got knocked out by Conor?
Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie Alvarez is looking big as fuck.
He's kind of big. I saw a picture
huge.
of him.
I was like, you're in the same weight class as this guy?
Supposedly.
Huge.
You know, he hit the weight.
I was like, dude, man, you got a lot of muscle mass on you. How is your cardio good? We'll see today. What about Cejudo and Perez Jr.?
I don't care.
I'm actually rooting for Cejudo for once.
I want Cejudo to win.
Or Perez Jr. I feel like Perez Jr. isn't as cocky as Perez, so I kind of root for him more. Perez got too cocky. Like, he thought he was like the second coming of Luke Skywalker. And then all of a sudden, people found out what his weakness is, like just constant pressure. And then afterwards, just everybody breaks him now.
Yeah, pretty much. Did Pettis take his ride to Bellator?
Almost. Soon. I'll meet Ben Henderson down there.
Yeah.
What else? Who else is on there? I can't remember. Felice Herring, I think, won.
Oh, yeah. I was watching that, but then my printer was giving me issues, so I didn't watch it.
What else? There's another girl fight I was interested in. Oh, Karate Hottie girls versus that one girl. I can't remember her name.
The Mexican one, right?
Huh?
The Mexican one?
I believe so. She's looking yoked. Like, I saw Felice Herring's weigh in. I'm like, holy shit, she cuts a lot of weight. She cuts a lot of weight. Like she looks like she has a hard time getting to 115. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not as bad as Aldo looks trying to get to 135, but she looks like she cuts a lot of weight. Like there's no way she has her period. Like, there's no way she gets a period or has had a period in many, many months. It's just insane. But the other girl that Karate Hottie's fighting, Michelle Watterson, it looks like she cuts almost as much weight as Felice Herring. So she's a big girl, or she's a strong girl probably. So I want Karate Hottie to win because she seems like a nice chick, but the other one just looks like she's way more physically imposing.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there.
I want Overeem to win, but freaking, they're pushing Nagano. How do you say his name?
Nagano?
They're pushing him hard, like hard as fuck. And then who you got? Aldo versus Holloway?
Holloway's gonna win.
I want Aldo to win. I'm going
Aldo
for all
hasn't been the same since that bathtub, man.
Aldo hasn't been the same since USADA came in. Let's be honest. I love Aldo, but I think you know what? That's hard to say. I think he hasn't been the same since Conor knocked his ass out, and that's not. I don't like Conor anywhere near as much as I like Aldo. Aldo's probably my favorite UFC fighter, probably ever. But God, man, poor guy. You can tell like he's not as confident as he used to be going in.
Yeah.
And my prediction for him thinking he might lose this one is primarily that weigh-in. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Like, he comes out and he looks like death. Like he looks like if you went up to him and you asked him where he was, he'd give you some vague-ass answer and not be able to give you the right answer.
He'd just be America?
He'd just be like, I am at my home, getting out of the shower. Like, he'd give you the fucked up answer where you're like, ooh, that's not good. So he looked bad, and then he got on the scale, and then he was over 1 pound, and I think he thought he made weight, and he didn't, and then he just kind of like slumps over the scale, like he just lays his head on his arms on the scale, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. And then his coaches come out and they get the towel, and he drops the drawers, you know what I'm saying, and then he makes weight. I guess it was short to a pound, but. I mean, the fact that he looked the way he did and he slumped over like that was not good. I mean, that's a lot of weight to cut, man. There's a lot of guys who've got a lot of success just staying at a lot closer to where their weight is. Yeah, like Gastelum. Like, Gastelum's doing really good at 185, even though we'll see what happens when he gets into the top 5.
Speaking of, shout out to Michael Bisping. I saw him on the pre-fight, not interview, but they had like the pre-fight thing on Fox Sports 1. That dude looks confused as fuck. They're talking to him, asking him questions. He got 2 glass eyes now. He was just looking. I couldn't tell which camera he was looking at. I'm like, is this dude even safe for him to be back at work, man?
He just did get knocked out.
Twice.
No. He got choked out by GSP.
Hey, that's
not a knockout. That's not the same on your brain than it is.
He took some punches in that fight too. So
he did. But
he went
it's
out
not
twice.
Knocked out. No, he didn't go out twice. Well, fine. He went out twice, but he didn't suffer a concussion the second time, as far as we know.
He didn't look good. I'm just telling you, he looked a little confused.
I could choke you out a few times and not give you, as far as I know, any sort of mental damage.
He looked a little confused. Then they were asking him some questions about And then they had Rashad Evans. I'm like, oh my god, they got the two guys with the most brain damage. Well, why don't you get Frank Mir over here? Just ask some basic math.
They're not the ones with the most brain damage. There's got to be way more.
Yeah, Frank Mir. They should got Frank Mir.
No. Freaking
Randy Couture.
Who are those two guys from The Ultimate Fighter? The first ones.
Who?
Forrest Griffin and the other guy.
Forrest Griffin.
They've got the most brain damage for sure. Don't even. Have you heard Forrest Griffin try to talk?
All right.
They're from back in the day when they didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They were one of those like bite your mouthpiece and just go.
That is true.
Anyways, those are my predictions. I also want to see. This guy, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it's a good card for sure if you're a diehard UFC person. I think it's an okay card if you're a mediocre UFC person.
Yeah.
And you know what the saddest part is? Like every year for this December 30 card, they always have a lit card.
Mm-hmm.
And this year it was like, eh. This year's man. Like last year they had 2 or 3 title fights.
Yeah, they put on a big one last year.
Well, last year was the one where Cody fucking did his old dancing shit and knocked out Cruz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this year all we have is Holly Holm versus
Wasn't last year Ronda?
No, was it?
Yeah, right.
I can't imagine the belt turned around that much in 1 year.
I don't know. Time eludes me, man. It's all going by.
But anyways, this year's card just seems kind of eh.
Hey, man, Connor's got all the belts, man. What do you want?
What do you want him to do? That's the problem with letting that dude do that much shit. So
they need to just pay him to get the belts back.
And I'm a pretty diehard UFC guy, so I am interested in the Holly Holm Cyborg rematch or match. I am interested in that because I think if anybody can beat her, it's Holly Holm. I know you're not super confident about Holly.
No.
But Cyborg's changed up her game. Like she used to come in and just rush you like old school Vitor.
Mm-hmm.
But now she's taking her time and pacing herself because she knows that she's got to withstand that much cardio for 5 rounds. So being that case and the fact that Holly Holm is a counter striker, I think this could be a good matchup. I think it's a possibility.
That'd be interesting. The other part that you forgot to mention was Cyborg's a man, like a manly-ass man, like Goro from Mortal Kombat. So there's that.
Look, Holly might not be on as much roids as she is, but still.
I'm not sure there's many people who are on much roids as that one. The Cyborg.
Strong woman there.
Yeah.
But anyways, what's going on with you, man? Well, besides UFC shit, because I'm sure people are over UFC right now. They're like, all right, we don't listen to this podcast for your UFC thoughts and predictions.
Hey, there's only so many cream pie stories I can tell you off the top of my head, so hold on. Just breeze into it. It's fucking Monday morning. Let's get into it.
Let's ease into it, right?
He's into it, just like that dude probably eased into you.
Damn.
He didn't just, Christian Grey and just stroke it in one, did he? That's how you like it.
We gotta get some more viewer questions. I'm still down for some more viewer questions. Email me. Stop being cheap with them. You got questions. We got answers. What is that? Is that a logo? That sounds like a slogan for somebody.
It does.
We got answers.
Kinko's.
Is it Kinko's?
I don't know, man. Wikipedia?
Maybe.
Something like that.
So get this shit. Check out this little ditty my parents came out with the other day with me. They said this to me the other day. Get this. They're like, oh, we got a good business proposition for you. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, oh, here, this guy over here wants to play Ridge Racer. And let me move over for him. Apparently he wants to get somewhere very quickly. They're like, oh, we got a business idea for me. They got a business idea for you. That's kind of what they told me. And I'm like, okay. Whenever my parents start the conversation with that and they kind of give me the kind of look that they gave me, they kind of give me that look where somebody comes up to you, they drop a punchline and they're like,
Yeah.
That kind of shit. They looked at me like that when they said I got a business proposition.
Right.
And I'm like, what is it? And I'm like, and after hearing it, I'm like, hold on, this isn't a business proposition. This is the job you want me to do. All right, but check this out. They're like, what you should do is you should take up stripping and work for a couple months, make enough money, and then invest that money. And I'm like, all right, parents, I'm glad you're thinking about me stripping. I'm glad this is what's on your minds. I'm like, what the fuck did that come from?
Fuck, you must have heard the moans of pleasure coming from your room or something.
How does that have to do with stripping?
They're like, well, if he pleases the girls with that giant meat staff,
they'll love to see it swing around like a metronome.
They'll love to sing it like a grandfather cock.
Did you say grandfather cock?
I think I did.
Play on words right there. A grandfather cock. Wow.
That was wrong. Grandfather clock.
Oh shit! That's some Freudian shit you just dropped right there, dog.
Probably my last Pornhub search. It was like, old dude bangs young chick.
Oh, dude. Dude, okay. So if the FBI broke into your computer, what would be the one search?
I'm destroying that bitch.
If they got to it, like right now, we're gonna go see the UFC, and then let's say the FBI breaks into your house right now. What search engine or what search are you most like worried about them finding out about?
It's nothing too bad.
I guess I could have gone, right? Because this is like an open lane.
Yeah, it's open lane.
No, people behind me are like, this motherfucker.
No, I always slow down.
Right or left, yo? Right or left?
Try left.
Go to left.
I think there's a game tonight.
So,
There's nothing too bad. They'd be like, wow, you really like these casting couch searches, don't you?
Yeah, you're a big fan of the casting couch. I think anybody that listens to this podcast, like you can listen to it.
Yeah, I wasn't for a long time, and then I found a new one. I was like, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Like, it's camera work. I like this camera.
I like
work.
the cinematography in this.
Yeah,
this one.
I do.
They're able to catch the cream pie at least 3 or 4 angles.
I can really see
like that fucking Dragon Ball savage ass Dragon Ball Super moment where he takes out Cauliflower, what the fuck her name is, and they do that replay from 3 different angles.
Yeah, just
That's
like
the most
that.
savage shit ever.
Just like that.
I wish it would have had the 4th angle. It would have made it even more savage. No, from the other side.
Oh.
So they did the front. What did they do? I don't know. I have to
Front,
re-see
side,
it. They had to do
top.
both sides, but it would have been.
You want under the Kamehameha or under under the big beam?
That's right. But
yeah,
man. There's got to be one thing that you got to be like, oh, I hope they don't find that out. You got like Granny takes it hard or something weird.
No.
It took you a while to get that reference. You're like, wait, what?
I was like, Granny? What the fuck does that happen?
Like,
no. Let's see.
Like the chocolate muffler takes it.
They're like, why do you have McDonald's typed into your Pornhub search?
You're like, I like it when they take the. Just forget it.
I want to see where they put that McFlurry.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a lot of
McDonald's employee gets it by the frying pan.
Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. They're probably like, wow, something more. Yeah, they'll be like, wow, you're really into that public stuff, huh? I'm like, yeah, I'm not a pervert, so I don't do shit in public. But I gotta see other perverts do it in public.
You're like, I'm really waiting for somebody to break in and out and get like a, ooh, she gets a double.
Yeah, man. So.
Or somebody to break into a Chipotle and be like, oh yeah, she wanted double meat.
Yeah, she wanted the triple special.
Make sure you double back that burrito. What?
Yeah. But this place packed already.
Is it packed?
Yeah, fuck.
Damn it.
It's an hour until this bitch starts.
Dude, this is another reason why I'm really angry at that one place that we no longer go to, that I will not say their name because I will not advertise their company any further. Because it's bullshit that they no longer carry these fights. Such a chill little place, man.
Yeah.
And now I got to deal with shitty places like this.
I mean, the outside looks packed.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Yeah, we'll go in there and find out. But yeah, probably that. They're like, well, you're into that solo DJ heroine. I'm like, yeah, who isn't?
Who isn't? It's like a great sport everybody likes watching.
They're like, wow, you're into that teen solo DJ heroine. I'm like, yeah, I was younger.
Wow,
then,
you got into like specifics.
Hey man, I want old lady. I want a record.
Well, is it
spinning.
Didn't they say like the most searched porn is always like MILF right now? Like that's the biggest.
In state of Arizona, yeah, apparently.
No, I think like overall. I think MILF is like the number one highly. Here, I got Google. Let me type this in. Hold on, dog. Hold on. We can get these people educated on our channel. How do we now fucking find Google in here? Hold on. Number one most searched porn. Porn. Most popular porn searches. What do porn people search for? Here we go. This is a June 2007 study, dog. This is fresh off.
2017, you mean?
Always. I'm sorry, my bad. It's 2016. I thought it was 2017. Fine, 2016. Slightly fresh. It's lukewarm. It's lukewarm data.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this, dude. They even got beautiful looking graphs too. Look at this. This is great. And apparently these are based on Pornhub, but I'm assuming that this would translate to all the other ones, right? So men's favorites, right?
All right.
Right. I'm gonna go down down this here. Very close first and second. First is MILF.
Right.
Told you in your fucking face. Hashtag
pervert.
Number 2, stepmom. Kind of creepy, but whatever. That, by the way, that's very close to MILF.
It is. It's almost the same thing. All right, what's number 3?
Very close also, by the way, to stepsister. That's kind of creepy. Japanese is like right next to stepsister. Like you got to really squint to see what's higher. Mom is next, and then teen. So, dude, you got the whole gambit of family shit there. It's kind of weird.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
Now, I will admit, I've done the stepsister thing because one time it came up, and I go, man, this bitch is hot. What is this? And then I looked at it, and I go, stepsister, and this is a little creepy. I go, but this bitch is hot.
I think everybody's done that.
I'm conflicted.
Everybody does that one thing where you click on something based on how good the thumbnail looks, and then you're like, I don't care about this plot, so you just fast forward.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need that.
But after that, you got then you get to the normal stuff like teen, lesbian, stepmom, and son. Oh, that's not normal. That's not normal. Some of y'all need Jesus. Celebrity sex tape.
Okay.
Is that like a when you say when I say
shit?
Celebrity sex tape, is that like a legit celebrity sex tape, like a Kim Kardashian and Ray J, or is it like, is there a subplot of people who make fake celebrity sex tape style porn?
Yeah, I literally actually
like it's some dude that like pretends like he's actually fucking Kim Kardashian, but it's not Kim Kardashian.
Probably, or though I actually found that because the other day they were like, oh, some leaked pics of something. You know that one wrestler? It was like a month or two ago. I sent you some pics of some wrestling chick. She had leaked pics. Well, I found those pics on Pornhub because it came up, and I was like, oh, okay. And then it brought me other stuff. It was like, oh, Selena Gomez nude pics. I'm like, bullshit. And yeah, they just like Photoshop her head
on
like other people's bodies. I'm like, what the fuck are we in 2005? Come on, guys, let's get it together.
All right, so the next one's for men. This is still men. Is hentai is next. For those of you that don't know, that's
tentacles.
No, it's just cartoon porn. Ebony. Interesting. Ebony is the first nationality. Nationality?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Massage. What's massage porn? Where like they're getting a massage.
You know when that chick was massaging you? And you're like, oh, it's going to turn into a happy ending? That.
A few podcasts ago. Go listen to that. I'm surprised I didn't put a thumbnail of like you massaging me on fucking... That would have been the best thumbnail.
That would have been just the worst.
Cartoon is next. So it's not hentai.
It's like
cartoon.
where that one we saw
like Bugs Bunny is like giving it to like the
Lola Bunny. Oh, it's like the one we saw at the convention where Ben 10 was started just
that's
banging.
Dark. Oh.
What's her name? Gwen?
That was dark. Next is anal and then Asian.
Oh, I can't do the anal.
Actually, no, I'm wrong. Japanese was the first nationality.
Japanese.
And then it was ebony. Wow. I mean, it's crazy that Japanese is so high up there and Asian is so far down there, but they're still in the tops. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so let's go.
I'm surprised Korean's not in there.
Really? Why?
People are weird.
All right, let's go to women's favorites. Ladies, think to yourselves, how many of these have you looked up? Oh!
Big ass
apparently, I just blew out your ears. I'm sorry. Oh, apparently lesbian is fucking like the thing for women, dude. That's,
really?
Look at these bar graphs. Like, all the men's are very similar to, they just like a little drop down slightly all the way down. Women, it's like lesbian is the one.
Dirty whores.
You guys have like 50%.
What's up?
You guys like watching other women go down on women.
Oh, we like that too.
You know what I'm saying?
Why don't you bring your friend over? What's up with your best friend? We can all have some fun, believe me.
Anyways, all right, number 2. Lesbian scissoring apparently is number 2.
Wow,
y'all are crazy. Look at you.
Dirty. Why'd you have to get so explicit with lesbian scissoring?
Because you guys are like, yeah, I want to see what it'd be like for those lips to be kissing.
I do have 10 minutes. I want to see some lesbian shit, but I don't want the kissing. I just want the straight scissoring.
You're like, I want the other lips to be kissing.
Yeah, I want the south mouth lips to be kissing.
Next is threesome.
Right.
Now, I wonder if you guys specifically... I like this broken down as to what the breakouts are. The 2 men, 1 girl, 2 girls, 1 guy.
It's probably...
3 girls.
It's probably 1 guy.
2 girls?
2 girls. If it was the other way, it would be like devil's threesome or something. Devil's
you never know, man. Next
Big
one is...
black dick. Fuck, that escalated quick.
You guys want the fucking giant black anaconda.
18-inch.
Next is, big black dick, and then it's lesbian seduces straight. Wow. Yeah, some of y'all do have some definite tendencies. Do I think these people... Hold on, before we continue this list. I think these people are like sitting here on the back of their car, and they're going to like just look at the screens they're playing on the fucking outside patio.
Yeah, we might have to do that shit too.
Then you got stepdad and daughter. Ooh, you guys got dark.
Black? Does that just say black?
It says black.
You guys are racist too.
I like how women say black, but for men they're trying to be politically correct. They're like ebony.
I need that black porn.
I want that black dick.
Stacy.
Oh man. Extreme gangbang. Whoa.
Wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong. These numbers have gone down, so it's very few of you. But those of you are really into the extreme gangbang.
Oh, really into extreme gangbang?
Japanese apparently is a thing. Wow. I would have never guessed women are searching for Japanese.
Then it's normal gangbang.
Then it's normal gangbang. And then it's massage. Apparently both people have massage.
I'm about to check out this massage.
No kidding. And then a lesbian threesome.
There you go. Lesbian threesome, see?
Oh, so that's 3 women?
Yeah.
And then the other one was what? 2 guys, 1 girl?
Yeah.
Wow. And then you got a cartoon. See, you girls are into because it's cartoon too. Wow, you guys are into squirting orgasm.
Interesting.
That's not even on the dude's list.
I might be into that too.
You're like, yeah, I'm going to search these things later. And then you guys got anal. So apparently some of y'all want to try some
that's
anal.
because some of you you're like, yeah, my man wants it. Let's see how much it hurts.
And maybe that's true.
Yeah, you got to do
True.
research.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good point, dog.
Man.
That's a good point. And there's also some additional things here. So popular celebrity searches. Apparently, Kim Kardashian has the highest search. Kylie Jenner's up there. Angelina Jolie. Donald Trump. Who is searching for Donald Trump on
Jesus if you're
Pornhub? That is... I just got goosebumps. That's disgusting.
Like, oh man,
orange hands. That carrot motherfucker. Fucking
orange hands turn me on.
Alicia Milano, Khloe Kardashian, Melania Trump. But I mean, why are people searching these things on? I mean, you can't expect there to be you can't expect to see Donald Trump porn, can you?
I don't want to put it into my search because then the government's gonna be like, "You searching this?"
All right, we're not going through this list. These whole celebrity things are weird. Oh, 20 more search. All right, let's play this game. 20 most searched terms in Pornhub in 2016. And you tell me if you've searched any of these, dog, all right?
Okay, go.
Let me. Where the fuck is the list? I want a list. Piece of shit site just has it listed. Like, I got to look through these. Stepmom. Have you done that?
No.
I haven't done that. Have you done lesbian? I'm sure at some point I have in my life. Stepmom. Stepsister. No. MILF. I've done the MILF thing. Stepmom. No. Stepsister. No. Lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lesbian scissoring.
I haven't done that.
I haven't done that search.
I just assume the lesbian thing results in that.
This big black dick.
I have not done that.
I haven't done that, but that just makes me laugh. All right, this is this.
The problem is I haven't been getting specific enough with my search. See, I need to be like explosive cream pie.
Wow.
And then instead of wasting my time with the beginning of it, it'll just take me to that. What is that? I'm not gonna say that word I just saw.
Cuckolding.
Yeah, what is that?
You don't know what cuckolding is?
No.
I'll read this to you. Recently, The insult "cuck" has entered popularity lexicon, and it comes down to this exponentially growing porn category. The basic concept boils down to a scenario where as a married couple, then one of the lovers, usually the wife, has sex with the person other than their partner and makes them watch.
Oh, it's like I've seen a site like that.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, I really want this big black dude to come in here and light up my wife while I watch. Which is always disturbs me on a different kind of level. All right. What kind of porn do women like? Lesbian? Wow, y'all got some secrets.
Guy's dirty. He's dirty horse.
Gay male. You guys are into watching gay male stuff? That's weird. Big dick. This site's kind of weird, janky. But anyways, now we know what y'all are into. A little weird, man.
You guys freaky.
All right, let's go see if we can find a seat, and then we'll come back to these podcasters. Dun 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 dun. Interlude is over.
That's right. We're back again.
We're back, mofos. Interesting night of fights. I don't want to go back into UFC shit because I'm sure people are probably like, well, dude, can you guys? This is not a UFC podcast. Can you stop that? It
might be.
Interesting night of fights. I was pretty right on most of them. Right? Which one was I wrong on? I was pretty right on all of them. I was pretty right on all of them. And I wish I would have put money on that Alvarez fight. I knew he was going to win, but I was like, oh, man, I got to get this in.
Alvarez don't look well.
All those dudes took too much damage tonight. All of them. Even Overeem with that one punch.
Yeah, they took a lot of damage. Some of those dudes going to be smelling colors for a while.
Like a puppy. Rough damage.
Some of those dudes going to be smelling colors. They're not going to remember where they live.
Yeah, man, it was a rough night of fights. But anyways, what were we talking about before the fights, after the fights?
It's porn.
Oh, that's pornography. That's right. You ladies are into some freaky stuff.
Did you like this place we went to?
I gave it like what are we using, a 5 or 10 rating?
Let's do 10. I think that's more accurate.
I give it like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that's all right.
The food was okay. The price was good. The bathrooms are I hate it. My pet peeve is when bathrooms don't have towels. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't want to have to wash my hands and then retouch the fucking door.
You want some trees to die?
Yeah, no, I do.
My pet peeve is when I go take a piss and somebody's taking a shit.
You can't control that.
Yeah, I can. Take a shit at home, you filthy pervert.
Well, what I'm saying is you can't control what other people are doing, but this place is okay. The food is okay. The service was mediocre, but that's always a flip of a coin. It could be good or it could be bad. We had like that tower of cups, and the chick never fucking got them to the point where they were melding into one giant fluid. So
I should have took a picture. That was pretty funny.
It's just ridiculous, but the girl dropped the bill off and everything. Never picked up the cups.
She wanted you to pay the bill.
Yeah, and I wanted her to pick up the fucking cups, and that affected her tip.
Did you leave like cents?
No, I left a good tip, but I would normally leave a better tip.
My grandmother, she leaves like dollars and cents.
She's like, here's a life tip. Just write something in there.
Yeah.
Always look both ways before crossing the street.
Yep.
Just walks away.
Pretty much.
What are you gonna tell me? You told me you had a story to say or some shit. Motherfucker, this is why you write shit down, dude.
Dude, that was like 4 hours ago.
This is why you write shit down.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got it.
Doesn't change that point. I want fucking snack. I was gonna order the cookie thing with the ice cream, but I was like, nah, you never know how long these fights are gonna be.
Yeah, I was gonna order that too. I was gonna be like, hey, Filipino bitch, come here.
Wow.
I need how
you talking to her?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
Listen, clown Filipino bitch, come here.
Wow.
I need you to come here. I need to order some dessert, because I'm a fat American. I need some dessert.
You're like, I need something to get that diabetes level up.
But I was like, nah, I don't need it. I probably don't need it.
You got a story to tell people?
Yeah. I have 2 stories to tell people because it's been an eventful week.
All right, what's up going on?
So first one is a little bit savage because I'm savage at my day job, which is Space Cowboy, of course. No, it's a teacher. So one kid was acting up, he didn't want to come in from recess. And I've been known to be a little, I don't know, say what's the word, aggressive in my tone and mannerisms towards my students. But that's because, look, man, life's tough. It ain't milk and cookies here, man. They ain't gonna be nice to you. So, one butch-ass lesbian mom gave her kid a recorder that records everything, and it's also a tracking device to know where he's at, because he tends to run away sometimes. So it also records stuff that we all say, just in case one of us is like, hey, fuck you, little kid, or something. Because apparently that happens.
So you're telling me this chick every day goes through all the day's worth of footage?
Yeah.
Wow, parents have nothing going on, do they?
Nope. So she does that. And so he didn't want to come in from recess. So I gave him all the chances in the world to come in. I let him out there for 5 minutes by himself. I was watching him from the gate. He was not coming in. So I go out there. I'm like, hey, you better start running inside. And he does not do this. But so I go in there to gingerly guide him inside, and he starts running away from me. So I finally catch him, and I grab him. He's like, oh, it hurts, you're hurting me. I'm like, suck it the fuck up, man. And so I bring him inside. My boss is like, oh, what is he doing? I'm like, the normal stuff. So I grab a chair. I put it by my boss's desk. She's the main teacher. I put it right there. I'm like, don't you move. I don't want you to move from this chair. And I'm like, where's your recording device? And I feel his pockets, and I find it. And so I tap on it. I tap on it like this. And I get low to it, and I speak right into it. I'm like, I don't want you to move from this spot. Did you hear me? Did this thing hear me? And then my boss just starts laughing because I'm savage that way. So there you go. So I'll probably get a complaint from that this week sometime, but hey, I'm savage like that.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Follow-up story coming next week.
Complaint from parent coming next week, yeah.
What's your other story?
Okay, so we were at the grocery store earlier, remember? I was telling you we were at the grocery store earlier.
Yeah.
So we got all our food, and we're checking out. So this one chick was the cashier. And you know when you buy like meat, you've done this, right? You buy like meat, you buy the ground beef or like chicken, you put it in like plastic bags, right? Like those like plastic bags you put like fruit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? You do that? That's not normal, right? Or that's normal, pretty normal.
Yeah, if you're gonna split it up and not eat the whole thing in one serving or whatnot.
Yeah, right. So like, but when you like buy it from the store, right?
How late is Dunkin' Donuts open?
I think they're closed already.
Damn it. Yeah, I've done that before. Why?
Okay, so we bought chicken. So we're going to check out. We put it in those bags because that's why they have those bags like where you buy the chicken, like the raw chicken. So it's in those bags.
Okay.
So we have like 3 of them in there, and so the lady has it there. She takes it out of the bag and scans it, and then throws that like little plastic bag away, and then puts it in the other bag. And my mom, who was with me at the time, was like, hey, can you put it back in that plastic bag? And she's like, yeah, I am putting it in the bag. And we're like, and my mom was like, no, I want you to put it in that bag you took it out of. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And mom's like, that little bag you took it out of, I want you to put it back in there. And the lady's like, what do you mean? She's like, that bag you took it out of. She's like, yeah, I took it out because I couldn't scan it. She's like, yeah, I know, put it back in there. Because, it might leak out of there or something.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I do that all the time too.
Yeah. And she's like, I don't know what you mean. So she just threw it in the bag, and that was it. And so my mom, she gets pissed off pretty easy. So she got pissed from that. And so the lady continues to give my mom an attitude. And so they start kind of arguing back and forth. And so the lady's like, oh, I don't know what I did to upset you, ma'am, but if you want, you can talk to a manager. And my mom's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. And the cashier was like, yeah, lady, I don't know what I did to upset you, but Just know that I'm a Christian lady and I didn't mean to upset you in any way.
What does that being Christian have to do with it?
I got no idea. So my sister's here. You know my sister. She tends to go... She has her 2 modes. She has her normal calm mode. She has full fucking hood rat mode if you get her upset. I'm going to let you guess what mode she went into. And so it was fine. My mom was blowing it off. No big deal. And then as the lady was putting everything else in the bags, she goes, we start to walk away. And the lady goes, yeah, you guys know you're wrong. That's why you don't want to talk to the manager.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what the cashier said?
Yeah.
She said, you guys know you're wrong, and that's why you don't want to talk to the manager?
Yeah.
Dude, I would have straight up been like, bitch, get your manager over here. I would have said, bitch, too. Bitch, get your manager over here.
Guess what my sister fucking did?
What?
Went fucking whole kinds of hood rat on her. She started cussing her out and everything. So, yeah, they talked to the manager.
Kind of fucking... By the way, how do you say you're a good Christian person and you didn't mean any disrespect, but then you're like, oh, yeah. That's like some shit you say to a person as they're walking away. Like, yeah, I knew you were a bitch. That's why you walked away.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so my sister was all pissed and was telling the lady
you should have taken out your phone and started recording.
I'm like, World Star!
Horizontally, like, World Star!
Yeah.
World Star! You're like going there in soccer.
Yeah.
World Star. Just started throwing, ripping bags out of the little holders and just throwing them at the cashier. World Star!
Yeah,
World Star hip hop.
So my sister was yelling at her for a while. So they got the manager out pretty quick, and so my sister was telling the manager what was going on. And so
so what happened?
So apparently the manager, they were talking for about, I thought they would be talking for longer, but they talked for about 5 minutes or so. And then I thought they were going to give us like a discount on food or something, but no, they did not.
Dude, so what they do? Just give your mom a firm handshake and say it'll never happen again?
Pretty much. The manager was like, oh, I'll take care of it. I was like, well, what the fuck are you going to do? Like, you going to fire her or like what? So.
Jeez. I mean, I don't think they'll fire her over it, but it's I mean, that's some disrespectful peacocking shit where you're like, yeah, you better fucking walk away. You know you're fucking wrong. That's why you're not calling the manager. Because they tell you you're wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna call my dad over here, and he's gonna show you.
Yeah. So that's what.
That's crazy, dude. I would have been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Look at this moron. Nobody ahead of me. He's making me go slower than the speed limit, and there's freaking nobody ahead of him. Oh, dude, if I had Magneto powers, every day you hear about somebody being crushed in their own cars. Every day. I'd just be crushing motherfuckers. This is why I don't have superpowers.
That'd be why. But yeah, man, so that's what my sister did today.
That's hilarious, dude. That's hilarious. Alright, now I still don't know what I want for a snack.
Go get some,
still open. That's the problem. It's late, dog.
Denny's. Get some Denny's ice cream.
Ugh. I'm not going to Denny's. I don't want to stick to the floor.
They have
Never
carpet.
Come out. I have to fucking leave my shoes on the ground and just untie them and walk away with my socks.
Don't they have carpet in Denny's?
Yeah, probably the same carpet since like 1970. It's all made into one giant syrupy, sticky, like you know those tapes that you put on the ground for like bugs so cockroaches step on them and they just stick to them. Yeah. That's what Denny's is like.
Yeah, just
except
like
colored carpet.
Isn't
disgusting.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Nothing's
Denny's.
Open. QT's open.
I guess. Find some at QT.
There you go. That was my day today.
So I was thinking, I'm like, do you think we should tell the listeners about the horrible, horrible shit we were saying last week?
Oh my
god. Remember? So during the fights, those guys were just beating the shit out of each other, and we're like, oh man, those dudes are gonna just be hurt. And we're just some dumb shit always pops into our heads, and we never say on the podcast. But I was thinking, I'm like, what if you started like jerking off, dude? And like you started, instead of like you shit out some jizz out of your dick, it's like blood.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of those guys, when they get hit in the cups, man, that's not cool. Like some of those guys are probably like 50-50. It looks like an egg yolk like mixed with blood.
Yeah, some of those dudes can.
That would freak me the fuck out if you're jerking off and all of a sudden you got blood shooting out of you. You got some blood ropes. That would freak me out.
Well, yeah, like the guys who can't make weight, that's probably what's happening.
And then some other dumb shit pops in my head when I'm like, well, if they can't make weight, what if they like get rid of some more fluids? Like, let's say they just jerk off and you're like, dude, it's only like 2 ounces.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like, that's
2
a good
ounces.
point. I should have been like, for you, bro, for you, for me, it's a solid pound.
A solid pound, huh?
I could make weight with that.
I don't know about that.
I'm like over here like dehydrating every time. I'm like, give me some Gatorade.
I'm dying.
Gatorade, please. I need my electrolytes.
I'm lightheaded. Smell chlorine.
Oh. Some of y'all will get that reference. Oh, jeez.
There you go. Barrows is open.
Do you think anybody's ever gone into Mattress Firm and been like, how firm are these beds? And they'd be like, oh, pretty firm, sir. I'm like, come here, babe. Let me see. Let me see if it's going to work out.
Yeah.
Let me simulate some of the action that these beds are going to be seeing.
Yeah, you just go in there with one of those giant, huge, life-size bears. You know, those big, giant stuffed
big
animals.
ones.
Yeah, and just
and
be like,
start wrestling with it. You're like, yeah, what the fuck you doing? This guy next to us is like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
I'm talking to a dick-shaped thing. What
I was
the
like,
fuck
you've
does
never
it look
seen
like,
two
homie?
dudes just talking to like two phallic-looking
I
objects?
don't know what the fuck people always look at me. I look at people weird because they're doing weird shit. Talking into a microphone is not a weird thing I would look at. I'd be like, oh.
Why not, dog? You see people talking on their microphones all the time.
Yeah, that's not weird to me.
Yeah, because we do it all the time.
You know what would be weird? A dude sucking another dude's dick.
Damn.
That would be fucking weird. While he's driving, I'd be like, what? How's that even working right now?
Oh, jeez. That dude's got a massive pole, dog. Maybe he's got like a fucking baseball bat.
You know what would be weird?
We should go to Augie's and get the shitty desserts.
I guess.
No, I meant sarcastically because they're shit desserts. I wonder if they get ice cream from QT.
Yeah, they should. Shouldn't they?
Dude, I think slowly, fucking winter is coming. Slowly. You helped somebody move today. I'm like, I went outside and it was kind of a little warm. I was like, what's going on outside?
It wasn't bad. It wasn't like
I took the dogs for a walk and they were like, what the fuck? Even my dog turned around and was like, what the fuck?
Oh shit, it's an old school 80s Ninja Turtle van.
You know you want one of those, dog.
I do want one of those.
We'll paint like the old school Ninja Turtles van. That's gotta be like air cooled, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I helped my boss move. It wasn't I thought I had to help her move from like her house, but she had all her stuff backed up. Unlike, that one time I moved. So
yeah.
It wasn't too bad. And it was she had all her stuff packed already, and it was already into the U-Haul truck. So we were just moving it into the storage facility, which it wasn't too bad. And
how long is her house gonna take to get built?
Like 4 months.
Dude, man, construction out here is moving so fast. Like, people are buying houses, like brand new fucking houses. And like the house prices keep going up, the minimum wage keeps going up. Like, we are turning into California very fucking quickly.
Mm-hmm. So I thought she was gonna move into an apartment, but she said she's gonna
rent a house.
No, she's moving in with some friends.
What about her husband?
Can move in with the friends too.
Damn.
So, hey, I guess that will work for them.
Eddie's gonna regret that like 2 weeks in when he can't have sex, because like, how comfortable are you gonna be being at your friend's house getting some? Unless you both fuck like little mice, you're just like that, like just like that, because you can't hear anything.
Maybe they're.
You just hear a little friction. You're like,
maybe they're doing the shower.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little suspicious when you see both of them going in the shower at the same time. Like, we're trying to conserve water.
Yeah, I think they have their own room.
That's what I'm saying, though. My point is, it would still feel awkward.
I think they have one of those, like, dens or whatever, or like built-in, like. Have you seen those houses that have like?
Has that cop always been there?
He just got there.
Oh.
He has like the room. They have like the master bedroom. Then they have like a whole nother like side. It's like almost another bedroom, master bedroom.
I guess. I mean, unless they got super
Man, I don't
insulated.
know. I'll ask. I'm cool with the dude. I'm like, hey, how are you gonna fuck my boss?
My point is like, how it's just gonna be awkward, man. It's gonna be awkward.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, how are you just gonna plow her right?
It's gonna be like going
My
back.
buddy wants to know how
The podcasters
you
want to know.
are gonna give her the BBC. The podcasters want to know.
Yeah, man.
You gonna do it silently, or you just gonna wait till out of the house so you can just
maybe
let loose?
Maybe he's just savage as fuck and he won't give a fuck.
He'll
Just be like, yeah, I'll suck on that dick. And then the people that own the house are like, what the fuck? What was that? Did you just hear what I heard?
He's like, yeah, that's what's up. You heard me in that next room.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to her. You guys better use fucking earplugs to go to sleep.
Take it, Tiffany. Take it.
Is it weird saying your boss's name like that?
That's not her name.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Can you imagine? He's like, yeah. He's like one of those black guys that gets like really into it. He's like, yeah. And then the people that are like own the house are like, I regret having them move in here. And in the back, you're the guy going, oh yeah.
It's a little weird that they would move in.
That's what I'm saying, man. As two grown adults, like being with two other grown adults, you better be cool as fuck, man. Like I'm cool as fuck with Boski. I'm not cool as fuck with Boski where I'd be comfortable with him hearing me fucking somebody. Do you know what I'm saying? That's gonna have to be the clip of the week. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool as fuck with Boski and my sister from another mister, his wife, but not that cool. I'm not that cool with them hearing nothing. They're gonna be like, man, he's got great cardio.
Yeah, you don't want to be like, you want to be like, hey, Boski, listen to this one. Pow, 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 pow.
I'm like, check out these noises.
You ever heard anything like this?
Oh,
no?
Shit. Yeah, man. I'll be
doing
like,
it
no,
wrong.
bro, I'm not killing her. That's how I do.
You're doing it wrong.
That's how I do. You know what I'm saying?
You've been doing it wrong, Boski.
Boski. Oh, Jesus, like cops are surrounding us.
It's because they saw these minorities come in here with their hoods up.
Oh, man.
Wow, there's a lot of minorities out right now. Where are we?
All I'm saying is, yeah.
We need to go back to
Those cops
top
are
of the
running my
mountain.
plates. Yeah, man. All I'm saying is that you got to be a certain level of cool to be like there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're okay with unless they don't have like a sex life where they're getting it all the time. You know, maybe they're married. You know, that married stage where you're just over it.
I don't know, man. I'm not asking.
It's just this dumb shit that pops into my head.
I'm not gonna ask.
I like how this cop just parked where the fuck he wanted, and this other cop was nice enough to park in a designated parking space.
You can park back there. That's parking.
That's parking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who knew? They're like trying to surround us, man. Like we got them on each side just in case it's like a shoot off. They can clip us from both sides.
It's tactical, man. That's what you do on.
They're like literally waiting for us to get out of the car. They're like, these guys coming out. Why is my car still on and shit? That's because the lights turn on whenever I turn off the car.
There you go.
Anyways, any other stories to tell people, man? We're running close on time.
Those are big two eventful things of the week. Horrible.
What I should do is do like
Horribleness.
an Easter egg. So I'll tease right now whether or not I got a treat here at this establishment, and you have to check my Instagram to see if I got it. If there's nothing on my Instagram, then I didn't get shit.
Oh man, one more thing. Remember I saw your camera?
Oh yeah.
So
The guy came back. He's like, this shit doesn't work.
no. So eBay charges you a certain amount of like everything you sell for the month. That month I only sold that camera. So they charged me, since it was so much, they started charging me a good amount.
What do you mean?
Of sales
It's a percentage of your sale?
Yeah.
What'd they charge you?
$40.
For that one?
Yeah, because it was so much. It was X amount of money. So the percent of that was $40.
That's a huge percentage that they're taking out of your sale.
Fuck yeah, it was.
I'll have to give you that money. But that's a gigantic percentage.
Yeah, when you sell a lot like that, it's a fucking huge amount.
I mean, at that point, you're losing a chunk of the fucking income that you're making for selling that object.
Yeah. When you sell, like, high-priced items like that, like, over...
I should have fucking sold it on offer.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that much, but it was that much.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. I checked it to make sure it was, like, that only one thing. It was only that one thing.
That's fucking crazy, because at that point, it's like a good percentage of the sale. Not a good percentage, but it's still a decent percentage of the sale.
Yeah. So, like, the price was X amount and $40. It was literally 40 of that. I was like, wow, you guys.
How do eBayers making money? That's a big percentage. Is that like an eBay fee or is that a PayPal fee?
That's an eBay fee.
Wow. Yeah,
PayPal just takes the fee of, like, when you transfer the money to your bank account. So, like, you can put it to your bank account or you can put it to your debit card. It's 25 cents to put to your debit card. So they'll take that fee.
Interesting.
And that goes, like, automatically. If you do it to your bank account, it takes, like, a day.
Yeah, I think you usually do it that way. But, like, I think I'm good up until, like, $500 or some shit.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's crazy. I was like, wow. So I haven't been... I think I was hit one time with, like, a $60 one. But that's because that was...
You must have sold a lot of shit.
Dude, I sold a lot of shit. I think I had on Instagram, had, like, 6 or 7 boxes going out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Have you been doing anything else with the beads?
I found the 2 things I want. I got some display boxes I want to do. I got a shadow box. It's 4-layered shadow box.
Right.
So it has depth on it. So I'm put that giant piranha plant in the back. Then I'm gonna have a Mario up closer and then Luigi on the other side up closer. So they're all in there all together.
Gotcha.
So that's
get to it, dog. Stop being about that bullshit. You finally got some beads.
And then after that, we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go super crazy, man.
Should make a gigantic one.
We're gonna make it gigantic, man. We're gonna make my Negro.
What?
Goku Black.
Oh, there you go. You should make like a big one like that Chun-Li.
You say you want that.
Go big or go home, dog. Go big or go fucking home.
You say you want
that. If that girl marketed herself better, she'd be more popular because that's a fucking impressive perler bead. It's human size.
It's pretty big.
It's fucking huge. So that girl and like I follow her on Instagram, but all she's posting about is like her soaps now. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about your soaps. How about you post some cool ass art?
It's probably way easier. That's why.
I'm sure it's way easier to make the soaps. What I'm saying though is,
damn, this dude got out of his car like he's a hitter.
Yeah, he got out of his car.
This dude got out of his Honda Fit. Is that a Honda Fit?
No, it's like one of those Ford little mini.
It don't fucking things. Matter what it is. Dude got out of his...
Well, he parked like that, too. He, like, gripped in here like his tires are, like, squealing.
His weak-ass car, like, he's in the Dodge Hellcat.
Jeez. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for the week. I think we talked a little bit too much about UFC this week. We'll do a little less of that next week. Maybe next week I'll tease a story now, I guess. Maybe next week I'll tell you guys about the time my dick didn't work. Your face is hilarious. Yeah, I got a story where my dick didn't work. That wasn't cool.
Mine always works, ladies.
You're like, hit up those DMs.
Hit them up. I'm ready to go.
You're like, hey, we talked about we want nice morning shots of the boobies, so send those via DM.
That's when they're in the peak.
Yeah, man, the lighting is perfect.
Lighting is perfect.
Send us to Ruben's DMs. That dude Izzo at wait, what is it? What the fuck?
That dude Izzo.
That dude Ruben at that dude Ruben 13 at
Just that dude Ruben.
It's on fucking it's below on YouTube. Yeah, I'll tell you that story next week. And hopefully by next week I tell you I'm so cold because winter came in out of nowhere that I'm wearing a layer of jackets. That's not going to happen.
Multiple layers of
jackets? I want multiples.
You're making snowballs?
Oh, that'd be cool. I got to take the pups out this year again to snow. That'd be fun. Any last words for the people, dude?
No.
Check my Instagram to see if I got a snack. Peace.